So I have not made a 50 tips video in 2 years, but one of the most common things I see in my Twitch chat when I stream is, how do I get good at Apex Legends like you? Look, I'm not going to pretend that I'm the best player in this world, but I did hit Diamond, which is the second highest rank in this game, and I do believe I have a lot of basic tips that I can give a lot of players so they can climb up in ranked and survive a lot longer in this game. So hopefully after watching this video, you guys learn at least 1 or 2 things. Some of you noobs will probably learn 50 new things. So without further ado, let's begin, shall we? Dropping around the 500 meter range is the most optimal way to drop, and all you have to do is look directly at where you want to land. When you're dropping anywhere from the 700 to the 1000 meter range, use the dolphin dive method to maximize speed and distance, and actually get to the location you want to get to. Did we make it?
We did.
Yeah! Don't forget to look around to get an idea of how many teams are landing nearby while you're dropping. Make sure to branch off from your teammates so you're not yoinking their loot and so they don't yoink yours. Just make sure to be close by in case they get into an early fight.
My teammate didn't break off, I'm gonna kill him.
If he doesn't know how to hit E to break off, then you don't know how to hit E to res him.
This is useful in general, but in the early fights, if there is a lot of armor around, instead of spending time healing during fights, just grab another armor and continue on. Some gun skins may look dope, I mean come on, look at the golden rampage, but they can actually block some of your sight. So if you genuinely care about improving, you should be using skins that aren't as cluttered. There are some skins that are kind of pay to win in this game, where their normal iron sights are a little bit better than the natural one, but you don't really need those to be the best at this game. By the way, if you press this button, it reskins the guns back to your skin, so you don't have to use ugly skins from random enemies. If you ping something that your teammate wants and they are a bit far away, instead of wasting more time looting, pick it up for them if you have the space. This game is all about efficiency.
Bada bing.
Doors are one of the most useful tools in the game. You can block people from opening them if you are in the way, which gives you time to heal or even reload. Also, if you know someone is blocking a door, grenades can easily blow the doors up. And the thermite grenade can do damage through the door and hit people healing behind it. Just don't hurt yourself with your own thermites, you noob. Get in the habit of not immediately thirsting opponents, meaning killing them while they're down, especially when your team is still fighting. All the people that are downed will all die if the last member is dead, so just be patient. If you have to thirst enemies with high value items like gold armor, or especially gold knockdowns, because they can self-revive themselves. The best way for a quick thirst is using a thermite grenade. I would not recommend using a finisher unless you know for a fact that you're safe, or they're the last member of their squad with a golden knockdown shield. Now, finishers are actually useful because they replenish your shields. The first storm can look scary, but don't be afraid to fight in it if the enemies are easy targets. You won't die that easily from the first storm, just make sure you have syringes and medkits. The last couple storms though, they're a different story. You should avoid these at all costs. If your teammate is dead, one teammate can grab the banner and the other one can revive, instead of both of you guys grabbing the banner and both of you reviving. It's way quicker this way.
Bada bing. Oh shoot, I got like stuck. I almost fell off the roof. Bada boom.
Picked up a teammate's banner.
When reviving your teammates, know that people can see this from a mile away, and they hear it as well. Make sure that you get them weapons quickly. Open the containers for them so they don't waste any time. Make sure to stay decently close to your team. There's no reason to be this far away, especially since you'll end up losing anyways. Cargo bots have awesome loot, but you can hear someone shooting them from pretty far away. So try and shoot them quickly or when you know nobody's around. Just know that people may come looking for whoever was shooting last. The quickest and easiest way to get the best color on a cargo bot is to shoot it at the top.
Shot down. Incoming care package.
When reloading, finish the reload animation before swapping weapons. This can make a huge difference in your fights. You can now turn off automatically switching when you run out of ammo. Turn that off. You are good enough to keep track of your own ammo. When running away from a fight or the storm and you're going down a hill, practice healing while sliding so you can get up to full health while being fast. If you're on a zipline and being shot at, practice jumping on and off the zipline. This way you become a much harder target to shoot. The Peacekeeper and the Triple Take both make a lot of noise when charging the precision choke.
See? Too loud.
So unless you are going to land that shot, don't charge it. People can hear you. Use the ping system for things other than just pinging items and enemies. You can warn teammates that people traveled through an area, or let your teammate know that you're looting a specific area. You can call dibs on stuff, but make sure you undibs it if you don't want it. It just stays on the screen and it can kind of block some parts of your screen as well. Although if you dib something and it goes away, that means an enemy took it, so you should know exactly where the enemy is now. A gold helmet, which charges your tactical and ultimate quicker, should be given to the player whose abilities don't come quick enough. Give it to your lifeline, Gibraltar, even Pathfinder now that he got a nerf, but just not Octane. Like, come on, like, you don't, what? Backpack space can feel scarce. You may want to run only one gun that needs a lot of ammo and another that needs a little. Later when you get nice backpacks, that won't matter as much, but it's just good to manage your backpack space like that. Phoenix kits are great, but they take up a whole slot, so you should only carry 1 to 2 max if you have a big backpack. It's not that necessary even in the late game because it takes way too long to charge. Gold armor used to be basically purple armor with a lame ability, but now it grants the user fast healing. So if you are shooting an enemy with gold armor, you may want to knock them before he can heal again.
Reloading. That's the last of that squad.
If you're a lifeline, you already have fast healing and it doesn't stack with her ability, so give another teammate the armor. Purple is fine with your ability. However, the gold backpack is amazing in Lifeline's hands. It's one of the best combos in the game. Give it to your Lifeline to ensure safe resurrections with a lot of health to start.
I know he is.
Give digital threats to your Bangalore first. They have smokes that can benefit from seeing through. Speaking of smokes, at 420,000 subscribers, Bangalore for Noobs is coming out, just letting you know. Don't underestimate the power of a melee. It does 30 damage and can be what you need to kill someone in the moment.
Blood on the enemy. Enemy taken out.
Oh, I shouldn't have been.
If you see two teams fighting, wait until they are weakening each other and third party them. Just know that a potential fourth or fifth party can come in and do the same thing to you. There's new voice lines that let you know there's another squad. Sometimes landing in unmarked locations may be better. You can loot up and then shoot up the teams fighting in marked locations. If you're trying to hide, you should crouch. People can hear your footsteps, but not if you're crouch walking. When you're fighting enemies, strafe and also use your slide and crouch to just change up the way you're shooting. When you're running, holster your weapon, you go way faster. Come on. Contrary to popular belief, everyone, even the thick boys, like Gibby and Cost Thick, they go the same speed. If a care package is not taken, it will be lit up like a beacon. If it's taken, that beacon goes away, and that means people are nearby. If you're fighting near unopened containers, open them. They can give you more vertical cover. If you're knocked, you can still provide useful information to your teammate that is alive to help them win.
It's all to you, Ray. They're rezzing him. Never mind, they're rezzing the one. Okay, now just, you gotta get out of there, get out of there. Get out of there, heal. She doesn't have a self
It
res.
won't let me climb.
Mirage is over here, I see him, he's over here. The Mirage is in here, he's healed up. He healed up, he's ready to fight him. Ready to fight him, he's right here. He's rezzing his teammate. He's gonna rezzing his teammate.
Contact with target.
If you see the storm is closing and funneling people to one area, you can do what is called gatekeeping, which means you camp an entrance and wait for the enemies to walk through, and then boom, you catch them by surprise and get some easy kills.
Here they come.
Fire, friends.
It actually worked. It actually worked.
Keep track of what your teammates are running. They may not tell you that they need a backpack or knockdown shield, but you can know if you just check. But also, communicate what you need.
You have any ping armor if you see it?
You can even ping that too if you don't have a mic. If everyone on your team is running the same type of gun, like light ammo, swapping to a different type of weapon like a heavy gun from a dead enemy to help a teammate have more ammo is a really smart play. In general, this is why it's sometimes better to run slightly different ammo types between the three of you.
Yo!
I don't know what I was doing.
And the last tip, do not be a jerk and leave. It ain't over until it's over.
Dropping a lifeline zone.
Here's your
Yo, full armor. Oh, baby!
Beltian, I hope you did more than 47 damage.
And like that, those are my 50 tips. If you have some awesome tips that I just glossed over, leave them down in the comments below. And if they're really good, you know, I might just heart them. Hopefully after this season, a lot of these tips aren't outdated. But for now, this is what I think you can use to get good at Apex Legends. Although, the moment I became Diamond, all I do is play against Predators and Diamonds because skill-based matchmaking is in this game. What the hell, Respawn? Remove this stupid thing. It makes sense in ranked, but in regular public matches? Why? But on that note, thank you so much for watching. Catch you later. Oh no, you only have 2 more days for the Nintendo Switch giveaway. Click the Gleam link down below to enter, and you might still have a chance at winning. I will announce the winner on Tuesday on stream, live on stream. Okay, bye.